Is it really now a case of now you see Catherine, now you don't? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. This is the beautiful summer weather that we've got over here right now in the United Kingdom, and in particular London. I don't know about you, wherever you live in the world, and I do love when you tell me these things because it just makes you think we are all unison in one in many respects. But we had a report, the other day, and it was the front page, I think, or second page in of all the newspapers, and heat wave was coming. And when you look at all the stories around other areas of the world, people baking, the BBC have been accused of lying about the heat wave, but this is the heat wave right now in London. Yeah, it was that cold last night. I even thought about getting a hot water bottle. Do you? I know. You see, we're the same, aren't we? You kind of think, oh, it's a bit chilly in here now. Good job I haven't left my washing out. That's all I can say. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. Now, this story, has created a bit of fuss actually over here because just less than a month ago now, one of London's most historical places to go and visit, and what I like about it is predominantly it's free. We're talking about the brilliant National Portrait Gallery in the very heart of London, just on the corner of St Martin's Lane. Now, as we all know, Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, Catherine, is the patron of that particular organisation. It's been closed now for a couple of years because they've spent millions doing it up. I never understand why they need to spend so much money, but apparently the building's very old and it needed a lot of structural work, so we'll let them off. It is a wonderful place. But when you go to the National Portrait Gallery, as I've said before, you never quite know who you're going to see. Everybody in there, from the brilliant comedian, the late and very funny Ken Dodd, to all the historical royals that you want to have a look at and think, is that what they truly look like? Now, you could have looked at this particular picture. That's right, Catherine, Princess of Wales, a portrait that was done a few years back now by this contemporary artist. But the bottom line now is it's gone missing. And as ever, we dug deep to find out why. Now, it's interesting because when we contacted the National Portrait Gallery's press office, they were and ahhing, didn't really want to respond, and, it's not really a problem, that sort of thing. But then as we dug a little bit deeper, it does appear that you can view said portrait. Now, according to a very good source who works alongside a very close person in the National Portrait Gallery, they told me that when the princess came to reopen the gallery, they were told on the QT that it perhaps wasn't the favourite portrait of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, by the Prince of Wales. You get the picture. And so discreetly, it has been moved out. And now that's not just to say she's the only one, because a recent portrait of William and Harry was also moved to save any blushes. You get the picture again. But what's interesting is, according to that good source, Catherine felt that it made her look, shall we say, slightly frumpy. She thought it was a great work of art, but possibly not in her best life. And as ever, we have to say, allegedly. Prince William, on the other hand, I've been told, thought that his wife was far more beautiful, should I say, than that, and it didn't truly reflect that particular portrait. Hence the reason I would surmise that it's been put to, shall we say, one side for now. But if you wish, you can request a private viewing as and when it's available if you want to take a look at this particular portrait up close and personal. For me, I think he's done a good job, but I have to say I've seen better. What do you think? Do let me know in the comments below. And is it wise to have such a portrait now out of sight, given that Catherine, as I say, is the patron of the National Portrait Gallery? Let me know in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.